Namaste and welcome to you all from Dhananjaya Kumar. In this video at this channel, which consists of many more than 400 videos, very useful, precious gems of wisdom for the students, children of the world, and also helpful to teachers of intelligent kids. So the topic here is materialism, and the first quotation is by David Sarnoff, saying, competition brings out the best in products and the worst in people. Now, in the context of materialism, we should understand, and perhaps it is very obvious, that it is based on competition and profit motive. That matter, material objects and possessions are of the highest value. Not the knowledge, wisdom, spiritualism, self-awareness, none of that is the things that you can produce, sell, make profit, and own and accumulate. That is essentially the basic concept of materialism. And the process of competition is the means by which the goal of materialism is achieved. So, competition has many aspects, that you are competing with other people, other producers, to produce a better product. Even if you are not producing a better product, at least show that all the other products are inferior, so that you can sell more and make more profit and get rich. And getting rich is a virtue. You get prestige, you get prosperity, you can show off the wealth you have accumulated and do many things that is possible with a lot of money. So the comment here is that competition brings out the best in products. You can try, keep increasing, improving the quality of product which people use, and they are satisfied and happy. But only the products. But it creates the worst in people. And why it brings out the worst in people? Because in stiff competition, there is a sense of violence involved. That in order to get ahead, one is willing to leave or keep people behind so that you can appear to be better. And also it is driven by greed. Now, some part of the greed is okay, that you are producing and selling good products, really good products, and making a lot of money, and you deserve it. But in the process, other things also happen. The struggle, the strive to move ahead beyond others, that becomes the key. It is not only making good products, but getting richer than others. So the greed, the selfishness, the attachment to material objects and wealth, that is not really the supreme quality of a human being. So competition brings out the best in products and the worst in people. This quotation by Swami Vivekananda adds another dimension of spirituality in comparison to materialism. The main spring of strength of every race lies in its spirituality, and the death of that race begins the day that spirituality wanes and materialism gains ground. So we can obviously see his preference, what he is hinting at, that a spiritually inclined society is more advanced, is with a higher degree of happiness, contentment, peace, harmony, compassion. All these qualities are spiritual in nature. So that is the real strength of human race. It is somehow reduced to the extent that materialism, not only for survival and well-being, but as a goal takes hold of humanity. So it is sort of a relative comparison of spirituality on one side, materialism on the other side. And this contrast is more vivid when they are too far apart. It is not a choice 100% between spirituality and no materialism, or materialism and absence of spirituality. So I guess a more balanced approach and mentality would be helpful to the survival and welfare of humanity when some material is tolerated because it may be necessary, but spirituality is what drives the progress and advancement of society. This quotation is kind of funny but very meaningful, by Lily Tomlin. The trouble with the rat race is that even if you win, you are still a rat. So, Lily Tomlin is imagining a rat race, They are running here and there, sometimes they go straight line, then turn back, and then left and right, and they bump into other rats. So this zigzag movement is taking place. There is some movement forward, but it is not at a pace at which rats are moving and jumping. So that is rat race. So, even if you win, you are still a rat. Because if you win the race as a rat, you do not evolve further higher than rat in terms of race or in terms of ability or skill. You are still a rat. So rats competing with all the other rats and gets a winner, so you are the winner rat. You haven't evolved in life form. Move higher from rat to, let's say, a human being. So it is funny but poignant. The trouble with the rat race is that even if you win, you are still a rat. And the last one is also by Lily Tomlin, also funny but quite instructive. We buy a waste basket. We buy a waste basket and take it home in a plastic bag. Then we take the waste basket out of the bag and put the bag in the waste basket. This is funny. We buy a waste basket to be used, and the waste basket we carry in a plastic bag. And we bring it home and take out the waste basket and put the plastic bag in which we carried the waste basket into the waste basket. So basically, it's a wasteful consumption and expenditure of resources that we buy one thing for a purpose and use this, leading to wastage. So eventually what happens is the bag in which you brought the waste basket the bag goes in the wastebasket. So it may be confusing, but the message is clear. The message is clear that stop wasting resources, especially something like plastic, because plastic is not degradable for thousands of years. It pollutes the soil and it ends up in the oceans, islands of plastic, and what a waste and what a destruction of the environment. So a more intelligent, a more creative and a more self-protective way to live is to minimize wastage and avoid depletion of natural resources, and have at heart the interests of the earth and our survival. Protect, conserve, nourish the environment around us. We all will have better guarantee of survival and prosperity. Thank you for watching, and we'll come back again soon.